Hi, I'm Dr. April Westbrook. I teach here at Vanguard University in the School of Theology and Ministry, and I am the professor of Old Testament, one of two. I teach at Vanguard because the Lord called me here to teach at Vanguard. It really is that simple. I want our students to be able to see, yes, you can hear from the Lord, and yes, He can lead your life, and yes, you can respond to that. And doors open when they need to, when you do that. I love about the Word that you can teach it to small children, and then you can write books on, on just the depth of a single text. There's just such a range there. When I'm teaching students about the Word and the tools that help us to understand it, I just tap into that's my own experience. I love what acquiring these tools has done in my own life, and I love being able to spend significant time just getting to know God more, who God really is, through the Word that He has given. So that's my hope for every student. I want them to know God better. I want them to know how to know God better. I want them to know who they are as God has created them to be, who God is redeeming them to be, who God is calling them to be. I want them to just be further down the road in that journey. At the end of every class, at the end of every semester, right? This is my objective, because I believe that's what the Lord is wanting to do in their lives during this so important season. When you're pursuing education, you're opening yourself up to an opportunity for change, an opportunity for growth. I have had the opportunity on several occasions to really see the Lord's calling on a student's life, and then also see where the Lord takes them for the rest of their life, or at least so far. I have colleagues that I teach with now here at Vanguard, who I taught them when they were undergrads. I've seen students, you could just see the hand of the Lord on them, calling them to the mission field, and then having the opportunity to see them go and spend 20 years on the mission field, right? And see what the Lord does in that student, that you participated in what the Lord was doing in their life in those formative times. It just doesn't get better than that. What is true about Vanguard is the Lord is here and at work. That's who we are here. It's not just something that we talk about or say, or it's an identity. The old truth, virtue, and service language is very much still who we are. It's in the DNA. So that if alums did come back to the campus, I think they would feel that that presence of the Lord. I think they would feel that a sense of place and memory of their own experience. But I think they would also see dynamic life happening as the university continues to respond to where God is leading, and also to move with the changing world and the changing times and the needs of current students. Alumni, please pray for this university. First and foremost, same prayer forever. Lord, let your kingdom come at Vanguard. We need the moving of the Spirit. We need the redeeming work of the Spirit in our lives, in the lives of our students. That never changes. We need prayer warriors to be praying for students, praying for faculty in these classrooms, praying for our staff who are working with these students daily and interacting at critical points, crossroad points, opportunities for change in their life, because we've got to hand the baton off to them at some point, because we're all in this relay race together. As surely as those that came before us handed that off to us, interceded for us, prayed for us to experience an encounter, now we who are getting to be older generations need to do the same for those who are coming behind us.